episode of Smackdown Live takes place in a very, very unusual style because, of course, this is the build-up to Survivor Series. And they had to replay the shit that happened the night before as far as Raw being under siege when SmackDown motherfuckers went over there and beat the ass and basically took over. Look, they went, they beat ass, they fucking tipped over fucking Raw screens, they fucked with people in the back. It was hilarious to watch. I admit it. When I watched that on Raw, at the end of Raw, I was giggling as it was fucking happening. I was like, yeah, whoop some ass. This is what I want to see. I want to see ass whooping. I want to see brawls. Look, there were 4-on-4 women, and the Raw women got their asses kicked for the time being. And I was just like, what? Of course, no Nia Jax, no Asuka there. But I was just like, what? Look, it was just interesting to see that actually happened. But again, why didn't Raw see this shit coming? Because the Survivor Series is being built up. It's funny because AJ Styles is already in the arena, and Shane O'Mac actually goes through that. He's like, look, he talks about lending AJ Styles to Raw, or to TLC and to actual Raw, and he's like, all right, look, as far as this is concerned, he's like, all right, I saw a weakness, I saw an opening, so I took it. Basically, that's what he was saying. So he goes, and they invade, and they actually struck first. You know, the hashtag Undersiege thing. It was hilarious. It was funny to watch that. Oh, so Sami Zayn comes out. He tries to plead his case as far as saying no hard feelings, and Shane O'Mac is like, no, you pulled him out of the way. You pulled Kevin Owens out of the way, and then you have the nerve to have him cover me. So there are a lot of hard feelings here. And, you know, look, Sami Zayn was like, look, if you were Shane McMahon, a competitor, I would take you out in 1 second. And he wants himself and Kevin Owens as part of the 5-on-5 Survivor Series team, Raw against SmackDown. And Shane was like, look, I don't want you and I don't need you. Because Sami Zayn was like, wait, you need us on that team. You need the team of Sami and Kevin on there. And Shane was like, no, I don't want you and I don't need you. But since this is the land of opportunity, all you have to do is win your match and you're in. At first it was going to be a mystery opponent, but Sami Zayn was like, can't you even just tell me who I'm facing? He's like, yeah, you will face 13-time world champion, the Viper, Randy Orton. Yeah, beat Randy Orton and you're in. Yeah, fat chance of that, okay? So, Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable versus the New Day. Okay, that's fine. Even though we know that the New Day is pretty much done with the Usos, and the Usos were out there on commentary, so basically this was going to be their next contenders. Why the fuck would the New Day win? It wouldn't make any sense if the New Day won because, you know, they just got beat by the Usos, and that feud is over. But the match takes place anyway. Guess who wins? Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. So, it was kind of fucked up the way they did win, though. I mean, it was kind of an old school getting whipped to the ropes and actually hitting the ropes and getting hit in the back of the head. And that's the way Xavier Woods gets pinned. I didn't understand that. I didn't know. That was kind of puzzling to me. If you're going to take these guys out, at least take these guys out in a big fashion. Because remember, these are the longest tag team champions ever. And you're going to take them out just like that. I just thought that didn't make any sense. So, Daniel Bryan is in the back with the women of SmackDown Live. Okay. Who's going to be the captain of this team? Alright. You had Naomi. You had Charlotte, who was not a part of the Under Siege thing. But then you had Carmella. That was the thing. Carmella was even a part of the Under Siege thing, whooping ass. Carmella was a part of that. Oh, and James Ellsworth was missing because she just had his collar at that time. Tamina, part of the Under Siege thing, whooping ass. Natalya, the champion, went over there and she's like, I want to whoop some ass. This is SmackDown Live. And Becky, she was also a part of that shit too. Because they were saying the Charlotte and Naomi, you should have been there. We went there. We beat them down. Smackdown represented. Damn, you should have been there. Oh my God, yes, it was great. I mean, yeah. But Daniel Bryan had to make an announcement. It's like, all right, all of you will be in the 5-on-5 women's match. Okay, Natalya, she has her match. And there's 6 women left. So, who's going to be the odd woman out? Lana. Lana is out. So, there's going to be a fatal 5-way match to see who's going to be the captain of this team. Raw already has Alicia Fox. Ooh. Ooh, that just... Oh, God. Garbage. Alright. Alright. It's just... no. Fashion dogs. Okay, you have Breezango and you have the Ascension, and they actually have James Ellsworth captive. I laughed about that. I did. And they had the Miss Money in the Bank briefcase, and inside it was a pair of dirty draws, and I'm just like, oh God, come on, end this segment as soon as possible. Yes, it's kind of funny, but please end this. And even, you know, the Ascension's like, look, 2B, the Bludgeon Brothers, you know, it's common sense that it's them, you know, but Breezango wants to hear none of that. And it's like, come on, stop. Please, just settle this shit in the ring, please. Just, I understand that, okay, all of this is more entertaining than Miz TV, but still, I'm just like, oh, come on, just get on with this, please. So, Shane O'Mac and Daniel Bryan have a conversation about the Raw attack, about the Undersiege thing, and Daniel Bryan was like, I wish you would have went over with me, and fucking Shane is like, look, I've been, you know, when you get into a fight, I learned that you have to, you know, strike first. Daniel Bryan is basically worried about retaliation, and Shane O'Mac is like, hey, you know, we got this place on lockdown, but if they come, we're ready for them. And Daniel Bryan is like, I just wish you would have went over with me first. You know, just, you know. So, there's a little dissension there, but okay. So we get a rematch. Sin Cara versus Baron Corbin. Okay. So you went from Raw being under siege and Baron Corbin actually being there and whooping some ass to him losing to Sin Cara by disqualification. Okay. Baron Corbin did beat him down, but then the bell rings and you get disqualification. It's like, ugh. You're trying to make it seem like that Sin Cara actually stands a chance to actually be United States champion by being a thorn in Baron Corbin's side, and I'm not hearing that. I'm just not hearing that. But at least Baron Corbin will get in the ring and fight. He's a mid-card champion that will actually fucking do that. Alone. But Sin Cara, you know, okay, yeah, he got beat down, and he got the end of days outside of the ring, but he actually wins by disqualification. So that's 2 weeks in a row by unconventional means, because he didn't pin Baron Corbin, but he has 2 wins over him. Sin Cara has 2 wins over him. The Singh brothers. The Singh brothers, okay? The advocates for Jinder Mahal. Okay. Jinder Mahal actually comes out. He did his cool entrance. Fine. Nice. And he calls Paul Heyman a liar. He's like, look, he's not Brock's equal. He's not Brock's pretender. He's not the pretender being the WWE champion like he said on Raw. No, he's Brock's worst nightmare. I couldn't help to laugh at that statement. That was funny. And Jinder Mahal is like, look, I started all the way from the bottom and worked my way to the top. I earned everything that I had, and I still laughed about that. Now, I still laughed about that because I remember when he was 3MB, but I still laughed about that. I was just like, ha! It's funny how 2 members of 3MB are champions right now. But anyway, just, he earned everything? That's a matter of debate. But he's still better than The Miz. So, you have Samil Singh against AJ Styles in a squash match. And basically, Jinder Mahal gets kicked out. He gets sent to the back. So basically, this is a squash match. And Samil taps out to the calf crusher. Okay, fine. They ended that shit quick. I was like, all right, you're going to end that shit quick? End that shit quick. Good. You didn't have that shit linger on as far as saying that Slamil Singh or any of the Singh brothers have a chance against AJ fucking Styles. They didn't do to AJ Styles what they did to Finn Balor on fucking Monday Night Raw when Finn Balor lost to fucking Kane. That makes no sense. So at least AJ Styles actually won his match lickety split quick. Please just so Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. All right. Sami Zayn is getting ready for his match. Kevin Owens comes in and he's like, look, when you beat Randy Orton, you'll be in, and I gotta beat my opponent next week, and guess who it is? Shinsuke Nakamura. So it'll be team, and Sami Zayn was like, it'll be team Kevin and Sami, and Kevin Owens like, no, it'll be team Sami and Kevin, and walks away. Okay, fine. Becky Lynch, captain of the women's team this time around. It's funny because last year she was the champion, but she wasn't the captain. Natalya was the captain. But this year around, now Becky's the captain and Natalya's champion. What the fuck is that? I mean, okay, at least I like this captain better than Miss Cray Cray on Raw as far as the Alicia Fox being captain, because that shit makes no sense to me. At least Becky, alright, fine. I can at least accept that, But, the Bludgeon Brothers, huh? Just debut already. Harper and Rowan, just debut. Cause havoc, wreak destruction, and take those belts. Get past Breezango, get past Ascension, go to the champions, beat them down, take those belts. Please, just do it. So, you get a segment between Ziggler and Rude. And Ziggler was like, yeah. This is the part where, he was being interviewed by Renee Young. He's like, yeah, this is the part where I, spew a lot of nonsense and then end it with a catchphrase, right? And he actually was going to do, if you smell, oh God, no, Dolph, no. But then he cut himself short and he's like, no. How about this for a catchphrase? I told you so. I told you that Bobby Roode was nothing but a catchphrase and I beat him. I told you so. Bobby Roode actually comes up. He's like, look, all right, fine. You have one up on me. I have one up on you. Let's settle this once and for all. And Dolph Ziggler's like, why? I already beat you. Beat you once. I beat you twice. And Ziggler's like, hey, I don't want anything to do with that. But Bobby Roode is like, wait, 2? That gives me an idea. How about next week we have a best 2 out of 3 falls? And Dolph Ziggler is like, all right, fine. Next week you're going to get embarrassed by having me beat you 2 times in a row. Okay, fine. Just, all right. They're not done with each other. Okay. Ziggler was like, hey, wait. Even though we attacked Raw last night together, no, we're not friends, though. Okay, we already fucking knew that. It was a good ass whooping on Raw, though. It just was. So, you get Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton. The funniest thing about this match is how it ended. Kevin Owens does come out and he tries to provide a little distraction. But that distraction backfires. Well, because Orton was about to fucking DDT. He was about to DDT Kevin Owens, but Kevin Owens got out of it. Now Sami Zayn gets Randy Orton. While the referee is dealing with Kevin Owens, Randy Orton gives Sami Zayn a low fucking blow. And then held his chin up, RKO, and looked at Kevin Owens as he pinned him. I was like, wow. So, the distraction backfires, and it was basically payback last week for the low blow and RKO. Oh, and then you get Shane O'Mac and Daniel Bryan again, and Shane was like, hey, no Raw action this week. Raw didn't come, and basically Daniel Bryan is like, okay, yeah, they didn't show up this week, but we still must be on our guard. At least they followed the common sense there, saying, hey, if they come, we'll be ready at least. This is Survivor Series time, Red versus Blue. Yeah. But that was SmackDown Live. So, I mean, yeah, they're trying to do some Survivor Series hype, but they didn't hype it very well with Baron Corbin, which doesn't make any sense to me, because they're going to have a champion versus champion match, and you know damn well that the Jizz is not going to be alone, and Baron Corbin is going to have to contend with that, but he can barely contend with Sin Cara. That doesn't make any sense to me. At least they're hyping up AJ Styles correctly, but wait, he's not even going to be facing anybody for a championship. He's most likely going to be on a 5-on-5 team, so okay, that's fine. Oh, the Usos versus 2 Shield members. That is probably going to be a good fucking match. I mean, yeah, that... Okay, fine. Natty versus Alexa. Oh, okay. I don't know. But Lesnar versus Jinder Mahal. Look, when I make my prediction video, I most likely am going to rant about that because I just refuse to do it now. But anyway, you think my opinions are full of shit? Please comment below. If you agree or disagree with what I'm saying, please. I always welcome comments, and I'm always welcome for a debate about wrestling. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, set up those notifications. I'm here just about every week delivering Raw and SmackDown. Now, look, I stopped doing NXT because NXT is not really interesting anymore. Since most of the stars that we loved watching NXT for are gone, it's not even really interesting anymore. And 205 Live is not interesting at all. It's just not. It's a damn shame. I mean, if you have WWE Network, you might as well watch the old shit like Nitro or even Primetime Wrestling, because that's entertainment for you. Anyway, drop kicks, body slams, throw motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme. And I'll see you later. Credits.